Hey Shauna, so check this out. We went to a sugar maple syrup making demonstration at one of the local farms the other day, and we learned how to identify the trees and tap the trees and boil off the sap and all that jazz. So we're doing it in our backyard. So we've identified the trees. It's early in the morning right now, and what happens is when it's really cold at night but warm in the day, the water that's in the roots in the ground that's been frozen all winter, that goes up into the trees during the day when it's warm to give nutrients to the trees. But then if the water stayed there during the freezing nights, it would break apart all of the limbs. So when it freezes, just like ice cubes expand. So as a result, the water at nighttime when it freezes, it goes back down the tree into the ground again, into the roots. And then in the daytime when it warms up, it goes back up. And so you get this down, up, as long as it's cold, really cold, freezing cold at night, and warm during the day. Well, that's what we got right now. So we've tapped our trees. It's real early in the morning right now, so everything's still frozen, but I'll show you what's going on. Come along with me. Okay, so here's one of our tapped trees. This is a sugar maple that you can tell a couple of ways. One is that it's got a gray bark to it, and that the bark is relatively vertical. And of course, if we could see the leaves, we could tell also. But if I look down underneath this, there are maple leaves all over the place. So we kind of guessed. And so what we did, we drilled a hole right here, and then we stuck a straw in. And you can see that there's a little drop right here on the end, but it's still frozen this morning, so there won't be any sap or water moving just yet. We'll come back later in the day. So we've done it with this tree, and there's another tree over there that we've done it with. We've done it over here. Come back later. So we were just outside. There was no sap running, and if we look at the temperature, it's less than 30, so that's why. It's still early in the morning, cold. Okay, let's check. It's a little later in the morning, and the temperature's getting close to 30, but it's sunny outside, so we're going to go check to see if the sunny side of the trees are starting to move water or not. Alright, check this out. It's a little earlier, and I don't know if you can see that dripping down, but I've got it dripping into a pan. So I'll lay my pan down there. And you can see that it's starting to come out now. Alright, so we'll collect some and we'll... Alright, it's a little bit later in the day. It's about 12:30, but it's still only 30 degrees. So you can see that we got some going on, and it's going a lot faster. So as it warms up, more water goes up to parts of the tree. Alright, back later. Check this one out. Look how fast it's going. So I'll put something underneath that and we'll collect all that too. Well, it's 4 o'clock. Let's go check our sap pans. Going deep into the woods. Uh-oh, there's some deer. Oh, here's our big bucket. Still going. It's going strong. And you can see we got lots of sap in there. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, let's go check out the other one. That's dripping pretty well too. It's getting pretty full. Alright, close a little bit later. Okay, so now we've got all the sap in our bucket, and we're going to boil it all off till we get to the sugar and the syrup. And here's the finished product as we're sitting here eating our very own syrup. Yum.